Hello, scrappers. Oh, today I'm scrapping this. This is a Verizon DSL. I believe they call this one a gateway because it's got like a built-in switch in it. This one runs off the phone line. Oh, I think the screws are hiding under here. Nope, that's so you can hang it on the wall. Well, you don't know. You know, we don't use screwdrivers anyways. There we go. Ooh, green board. Copper. Is there screws hiding in here? Sure would make it easier if there was. No. So I guess this is really just a pop apart. Let me get some gloves on before I end up bleeding. I do recommend protecting your hands and protecting your eyeballs. Ooh, a crystal oscillator. How am I going to get into this? How did they put it together? Here, hold that for me. Hold that for me. Thank you. There. Thanks, buddy. Ooh, green on both sides. We're out. Oh, there was screws. How would you get to them? Oh, I wonder what that is and that is. Ah. Well, are these brass? These are bent too easy. These got to be copper. Let's start depopulating here. There's the antenna. Let's get the scale on. Kind of missed out on the pre-scrap weight. Like always. A little over 3/4 of a pound. We got some copper and some more copper. We got this antenna. This is going to be number 2 insulated. A little tiny bit of number 2 insulated. And not seeing anything super yummy on here. We got a silver contact switch. These do add up. People do buy them on eBay. Lose the gloves now. And they do add up. And that right there is a crystal oscillator. You just give them a little twist and they pop right off. And these are also crystal oscillators, and sometimes they're shaped like this, like a little RC car crystal. Remember the old RC car crystals? Those add up and they're worth scrapping. Another little silver contact switch. The reset button. And just pull her out. Try the needle nose. Yep. Doesn't want to let go now. There we go. And these monolithic ceramic capacitors here are awful small. I'm just going to leave them right on the board. This is green on both sides. These ones are pretty big though. We're going to get these ones off. Now do you see there's a C next to them? This one says C71, C73. Here's a little C number next to these. That's a dead giveaway that they're ceramic capacitors. The C means it's a capacitor. And these are bigger ones. These are going to be worth pulling off. Now, if they're smaller, you can always use the walk to flathead trick. You see how it kind of walked it off and I didn't lose it? But the bigger ones you can just pull off the pliers. And these are also worth saving. And if you collect them, they add up. I got quite a bit here now. And that's about it for this board. We got these gold pins we got to get out though. These aren't gold plated. These usually are brass though. So if you want to pluck those off and throw them in your little brass bucket. These pins in here do not look gold plated, so those are going to stay right on. But these ones do. I like to get them, you just pry them off. You're going to want to bend them back. Oh, I'm going to bend this way. We'll grab them like this. You want to straighten the pins out. You got bigger. These will work. Grab into them with your channel locks. You're going to want to straighten these pins out. There we go. And then they should just slide right through. They usually slide right through. You can break this plastic some more. There you go, that's what you want to do. Maybe brass all the way down, or gold plated all the way down, or just the tips. Oh, they look gold plated all the way down. Now there's not a ton of gold plating on these, but it does add up. Now, you don't got to cut them, you can just kind of grab them and pull them out. I'm cutting them. Doesn't always go as planned. Oh, those went flying everywhere. That was better. You're going to lose some in the process. Sometimes. But we got most of them. And gold pins add up. I got a ton of them now. And eventually I will reverse electroplate all of this. Once this cup's full, shouldn't take long to fill it. We'll reverse electroplate and get all this gold off, and I'll show you how to do it in an upcoming future video. That's about it here. Tiny little piece of copper. People think I'm nuts, but that adds up. All these chips can stay on there. I know there's people that probably pluck those off. So there you have it. Are these tantalums? I don't think so. Don't think so. Well, it doesn't weigh much. Get the scale back on. Waited so long it shut off on me. Oh, almost forgot the little transformer. I like to leave the wire on. Makes it a little easier to work with. Gives you something to hold on to. And sometimes you can pull these out this side. Not this time. Just give them a little twist and they pop right out. Oh, that one broke. That one broke too. But we got most of it. We got some brass. Some number 2 insulated. This little piece here is also brass. And this is copper bearing. Got a little transformer here I'm going to try to pluck off. A little tiny piece of copper on that. The copper is kind of tough to get out of that. It can stay right on there. Make the board a little heavier. Now let's see how we did. That's it. So, copper bearing. Doesn't even really register. Half an ounce of copper bearing. For brass. Doesn't even register. We got some number 2 copper. Number 2 copper. Brass. Copper bearing circuit board. We got number 2 insulated. We'll see how heavy this board is. 3.5 ounces. Green on both sides. Goes in a green board bucket. Number 2 insulated. So that wasn't too bad. A few minutes worth of work. Made some extra scrap money. Some extra money. Now, my scrap yard is currently closed right now because of the coronavirus. Closed until further notice. So I am definitely just hoarding all my scrap, hoarding everything. But it's still worth scrapping, because even if it's just in the bucket, it's still money in the bucket. And I wonder, what do you guys think? Are scrap prices going to go up because of the coronavirus after it's done and over with? Now that we're probably going to cut trade deals with China, because we used to sell almost all of our scrap to China. Don't know. All you can do is hope for the best. Well, just remember guys, scrap is everywhere. All you gotta do is find it, sort it, and hoard it. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.